People would say this is one of the best love stories of all time, one of the best romances to ever hit the big screen. This movie came out in 2004. It had a budget of $29 million and it made $116 million. This movie would make everybody think, oh my gosh, it's so dreamy. I wish my relationships would be like that. It's The Notebook. And today, I'm going ahead and break it down for this episode of Movie Breakdown. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ali Zakka. And what is Movie Breakdown? It's a movie review series. We look at new and old movies, give them a grade A through F, plus and minuses do count. And if there's a movie you want me to review, let me know. Please put in the comment section, and I'll try to get to it as best as I can. Also on my Patreon, you get movies before they come out on YouTube and Facebook. You also become first come, first serve. You also become first come, first serve. It's a weird way to say that. But anyway, you get put in line, and if there's a movie you want me to review, I go get it for you, I go find it, I hunt it down, and we go ahead and get that thing reviewed. Now, let's jump into today's movie review of The Notebook. So, I keep hearing about how this movie is one of the greatest movies of all time. How it's one of the best romance movies ever to be created, ever put on the big screen. And I was like, you know what? I gotta check this movie out for myself. And I decided to buy it. And decided to review it just to see what the hype was about. And to be honest, I enjoyed this movie. It was a good movie. Good script. Well, I would say the script, it was good writing. Some of the dialogue was kind of iffy, like, really? You're my bird? Super cheesy. Okay. But the storyline was really good. I enjoyed the storyline. The actors and actresses in this movie are great. They do a great job. I didn't feel like there was overacting. Also didn't feel like they wasn't acting good, like, hard enough. They was right amount of acting for this. Like, they did great. Everybody in this movie, I applaud them. My favorite characters in this movie are the older versions of Noah and Allie. When they're older and they're telling their story, when Noah's telling the story, great. Like, it was super great. And this is actually my first thoughts, guys. Like, there's a scene, and it's got spoilers in it, but you haven't seen this movie, go watch it, 2004. But there's a scene at the end of the movie where Allie has Alzheimer's and she comes back, her old memory comes back, and Noah and her are dancing, and then they snaps like that within, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. And Allie freaks out on Noah and like, who are you? What's going on? And she gets held down by the nurses, and this guy like pretty much puts a shot in her to make her fall asleep and like calm her down. And Noah is sitting on the bed crying. And just two elderly actors doing this role, and I felt the emotions, and I was like, ooh, that pulled in my heart tug, because he spent the whole movie trying to get her to come back, and he finally gets her to come back, and then she comes back for that moment and then loses it, and because thanks to Alzheimer's, like, her mind completely gone, and he just breaks down. And I thought that was a very powerful moment in this movie. It's actually my favorite moment of this movie. Not the whole how they met, the cheesy love story in the beginning of the movie, but them together in their elderly age, and Noah trying to do his hardest to have Allie remember. So, what the movie's about? The movie's about two teenagers that meet at the age of 17 in their last summer before college. And they meet to have a summer love, summer fling, but one is rich, Allie is rich, and Noah is poor. Allie's parents doesn't like that, so they tell Allie to break up with Noah. Noah ended up doing it himself after pretty much getting chewed out by Allie's parents. But Noah and Allie had like this very strong relationship throughout the whole summer. They will fight, they will also like argue, but also make up, and just, you know, all the things a cheesy relationship had. However, she would slap the crap out of him, which is a mark of a bad relationship. Like, she physically abused him, where you never seen any kind of abuse that he gave to her. He might have yelled at her because they got into it, but he never really put his hands on her, and she would like hit him multiple times. I was like, that's not good. Also, how he met her was kind of messed up. So this book is based off a book, and the book is made by a guy named Nicholas Sparks. I thought it was a woman's perspective watching this movie, and if in fact this movie is based off a man's perspective, and I thought it was kind of weird that he would make a guy jump up into a Ferris wheel that's moving, hang with one arm like a ninja warrior, one arm with a Ferris wheel, to get this girl, to force this girl to go out with him. I was like, that's ridiculous, that's insane. Imagine that somebody run up on you, it's like, date me or I'll get hit by this car. What? Oh, what? Slow down. Slow down. I'm not about to date you so you can go get ran over. What?
Jesus Christ.
Date me or I get run over by his car. Date me or I jump into the water. Date me or I fall off this plane. What? Date me or I jump off this roller coaster. Okay, you're psychotic. Imagine somebody did that to you. You won't say yes to that person, but she said yes to him and then actually went on a date with him. And he was like, he told her like, I'm sorry I don't act like that, but something about you gets me really riled up and I go for what I want. Sure, I get that. You know, people, you know, try to date who they want to date. That's fine. But he could just wait till she got off the Ferris wheel. But Ali, it's romantic. Romantic my butt. Like, that's psychotic. You don't want to deal with that. But anyway, they go on a date. They date. And they date the whole summer. They break up. And Ali is she moves away after the end of summer. She moves away, and Noah writes her 365 days out of the year with no responses because the mom who didn't want Ali to date Noah kept the letters that Noah sent and hid them. Now, I'm gonna review this movie without adding modern terms. I'll go back at the end of my just review of itself, like the end of the. Like just the clean objective review, and then I'll go back and put my subjective thoughts about some of the things that goes on. So anyway, Noah writes her 365 days out of the year. Ali doesn't respond because she never gets the letter. Noah goes off to the war because he needs something to do, so he goes off in World War II after 7 years, come back and gets the house that he wants. So in the beginning of the movie, when him and Ali are together, Noah reveals to Ali what his dream in life is. He wants to build up this house and live in it. Ali kind of just throws herself into his dream and say, well, am I gotta say in this? Because I'm going to be with you. And Noah kind of had a look on his face. I mean, it's just Ryan Gosling, like blank look. A lot of his movie, he's just... But anyway, he goes, okay. And I'm like, to me, that's a thought of a guy who didn't expect you to be there. And he just said yes because y'all was dating, not knowing what the future is going to hold. But yeah, so... She tells him what she wants now. She wants a piano room. She wants an art room, and she also that looks over the lake, and she wants the house to be white. So Noah comes back, realizes Ali moved on, but he can't let her go. So he decides to pretty much create the house. He painted it white. His dad helped him buy it, so he got the house, created the house, painted it white, did everything that he wanted to do, and then also like put that section for Ali. And then put the house on to sale because he wanted to get to Ali. He didn't know where Ali was at, but he tried to do his best to get a hold of her. So that was his way of trying to show her, like, hey, I'm around. I got this house built. You know exactly where it's at. And puts it in the newspaper. He puts it on sale, and people come and try to buy the house. He refuses everybody. Ali's side of the story, Ali has moved on. She dating a guy who's a military veteran. Well, I guess also Noah's military vet too, but he's a rich military guy. He's a rich soldier named Lon Hamilton. So Ali's, no, not Hamilton. Pull my laptop up here, guys. Lon Hammond, sorry. Lon Hammond. So she dates Lon, and Lon decides like, hey, I want to, marry you. And she says yes. She says yes, and the narrator does say that Ali, when she said yes to Lon, that she was also saying yes to Noah, because she saw Noah when he asked him that. And the narrator, by the way, is Noah. Noah is older. They don't say his name. They call him Duke, and the reason why, because they don't want to make older Ali, who's going through Alzheimer's, freak out. So he introduces himself as Duke, and he reads the story to her throughout the movie. So he's reading this story. So he's going back over this notebook that he has everything in. That's why it's called the notebook. And the notebook is the story of their life, and he's reading it to her every day and continuing the story. And as he's reading, Ali's starting to say, like, I think I remember this, I think I remember this, I think I remember this. And he's like, okay, let's continue on. So he's reading Ali what happened. And since it's Ali's story, Ali also remembers kind of bits and pieces of what's going on here. So Ali said yes to Lon, about to get married. She's in her wedding dress, and she sees this picture in the newspaper of the house, and she goes to meet Noah. They reconnect, and they have some really hot, passionate adult relations, I should say, for all the younger adults out there listening, or pretty much just intercourse. They had sex. They did the thing. But anyway, they had pretty much a night of passion, and there's a scene where Ali goes, "This is what I missed. Oh my gosh," or "I missed this," or "I needed this," and I was like, "That's so sad to say. Look, you have a fiance. How dare you? Oh my gosh, what are you doing with this man if he doesn't make you happy like that? What the heck?" This is my thought. But anyway, they get into it because Allie's trying to get conflicted. And also Allie's mom's coming to the picture to show her that, like, this is what my life could have been with this guy who was poor. But I married your husband. I married your father because he was rich. And I love this guy over here, but I went through the rich route. And she was kind of like doing a thing where the whole movie she was antagonist to Allie to make Allie not go that way, go towards the poor guy. But she showed a scene where she's like, that's the poor guy I could have been with. And she's like, I imagine my life like with him, and breaks down. But doesn't really explain, like, nothing comes of it. She goes back to her husband, and if she's the one who tried to stop Allie the whole time throughout the movie, why would she show Allie the guy that she could have been with if she didn't want Allie to see what a life not following your passion or following the person you want to be with, or going just following your heart, looks like? I didn't get that scene. That scene was odd. But anyway, Allie's mom come back, has a new leaf, gives Allie all these letters that Noah sent her, and goes off. Allie's like, I can't, my husband, I gotta go back, my fiance, I gotta go back to him, stuff like that. And Noah's like, you cheated on your fiance and you want to be here. Why don't you want to be here with me? Why would you come down here? You knew it was gonna happen. You knew we was gonna reconnect and rebond and have this moment, have this what we could have. Why would you do that? And Noah's like, go Allie, go. So Allie goes back to Lon, and Lon's like, hey, Allie, what's going on? And she tells him, and he's like, well, hey, he's a good guy, by the way. He hasn't done anything wrong in this movie. And he goes, well, I want you to be happy. I love you, but I want you to be happy and do what's right for you. She leaves him, goes back to Noah, and there they go. And then the movie goes back to the older people, and Allie remembers everything for a hot second and loses it all. And then Noah has a heart attack, comes back, and at the end of the movie, they meet up with each other and pretty much die in bed together. That's Notebook. Now, storyline wise, I like that. I like the storyline. I liked how it flowed and showed the problem that each character had and what they had to deal with, and they went off and did their own things. But there are things I'm like, okay, what? Why? For example, why did we let Allie just leave James or leave Lon and there's no repercussion for that? She gets nothing from cheating. There's no like anger, no yelling, no anything set on fire, no car burn. Like there's no revenge or anything. Lon's like, all right, well, sure, okay, all right, cool. And I'm the same way. I'm like, I'll be in Lon's. Like I was in a situation where my girlfriend cheated on me or my fiance cheated on me, it'll hurt. I'd definitely be tormented, but like same time, like, hey, do what make you happy. Just, you can't deal with me. I'm gonna go, I'm leaving. And yeah, there's nothing like, you don't know how he feels at the end of it. You don't know what goes on. Granted, this is based off a book, so in the book they probably dive in more into that character and like what happens to him afterwards. But yeah, like it just, okay. And then Noah does have a lady himself who by the name of Martha Shaw, who was a widow. She's a widow, and she connects with Noah, and she just wants somebody to be with. She wants to start a new relationship with somebody. Like there's a scene where Noah and her are laying in bed, and she gets up, gets a cup of water or a drink or something. Get a drink. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but get a drink for Noah. And she's asking Noah, hey, you want to go to the lake? You want to go on a walk? You want to do this? And Noah's like, no, I don't want to. And Noah, she asked Noah, she's like, I feel like you don't see me. You always see through me, even when we're together. And Noah's like, I want to give you everything, but I can't. And then he just lay there, and she comes back in his arms and just cries. I'm like, that poor woman. She literally wants a connection. He's not giving it to her because he's so hooked on with Allie. Dude, move on. 7 years. At least, I get it. It's 1940s, between 40s and 50s. So therefore, he never really had that closure. Like today, you can get closure in a relationship. Back then, you couldn't get that closure. So I get that. I can get that's why he's still hung up on this lady. But at the same time, bro, nah, you don't do somebody else dirty like that. So I felt bad for Martha Shaw in this movie. And she comes back, she finds out that, you know, Allie's back. She kissed Noah one last time and leaves, but it's not really a definitive, like, it's over. She just kissed him and goes away. So I saw that as like, she still thinks he's attracted to her, even though the other lady's in the house. And Allie never goes off on Noah about the kiss. Maybe in the book, once again, they do, but they don't explain it in the movie. I don't know how Allie feels about the fact that he kissed another woman right in front of her. Granted, she has a fiance with her ring on majority of the time. She's in all the scenes, she has her ring on. I think they even hook up with her ring on. That is crazy, man. I don't get it. It's so messed up. And then also I talked about the mom, how she tried to, she was the antagonist of Allie and Noah's relationship the whole movie. She did not want it to happen. She tried to stop it as best she can. And has that scene where she shows Allie what her life could have been like with the guy she really wanted to be with and what her life is now. And the whole time she was still trying to stop Allie from going back to Noah. So it didn't explain anything. It didn't make sense. It didn't really like, did she have a change of heart? Did she want her to be with Noah? No, it just like, this is the guy I could have been with. She breaks down, and I guess it's supposed to show Allie that, oh, she's still in pain. She never let it go. But why? Why would you show her that if you didn't want her to be with Noah? Once again, probably in the book, they could explain a lot more. So that's why my grade is going based off some of the stuff like that. Like, it's a good movie. The script is good. The music is good. The choreograph, everything about this movie is good. Like, I really enjoyed it. In the line, I really enjoyed it. And the ending really captures me, especially that one scene. I think it's probably one of the best scenes I've seen in a romance movie between the two elderly people and Allie coming back and losing. So, the movie, like I said, Noah is the narrator. He's reading the book. He's reading the notebook to Allie and explaining the whole storyline and to the end. And I think that scene there, she comes back and had that realization, Noah, oh my gosh, I miss you and stuff like that, and I'm glad, how long was I gone? And he said, he's like, you know, last time you was gone for, you know, last time you was here for 5 seconds and you was gone after that. And every day is a reset. He goes back over and rereads the book, reads the notebook to her every day over and over again. I thought that scene was very powerful, and that's why I'm getting the grade this movie's gonna get. So, I'm going to talk about how this movie plays out in modern day. One, Noah doing what he did at the beginning of the movie with the Ferris wheel. Like I said earlier, that would not happen today. If he sat there and got on a Ferris wheel and heck, with one hand, like, I will fall if you don't go out with me, it's crazy. Like, a lady would not want that. So guys, if you see this, do not try that ever. Don't try to throw yourself in jeopardy to get a woman to like you. That is crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. He could have just waited till she got off the Ferris wheel, asked his friend, Finn, who, by the way, girlfriend is best friends with Allie. Ask them, can they set him up? Which they do. They eventually do. So, him jumping on his Ferris wheel, if I was Allie, I'd be terrified to be around this guy. Every single moment. And then there's a scene where they lay down the street and look at the street light, and Noah's just like really chill and calm. And I was like, okay, what are you doing? She lays down next to him. Wow, I really like this. This is good. Like, maybe the book describes it, but this is really good directing, because Noah has his hands over his chest, chill as a feather. Allie is laying next to him with her arms like pinned to her side on the ground, like she's super nervous, and I like that. That was a pretty cool little touch there. So I give him tips to that. But yeah, he lays down, and once again, if I'm Allie, I'd be like, this dude's crazy, what the heck? But she doesn't. She stays with him. And then the abusive stuff, she's smacking him left and right. That's not cool, man. That's horrible. Don't do that. That's horrible. Once again, that one, like, I couldn't imagine being in a relationship with getting beat on by your significant other like that, and you're not doing your hardest to get out of it. Get out. That's not good. Guys, girls, I don't care who you are. In real life, if you go through that, leave. Find help. Do not stay in that situation. Do not. Don't live in fear. You're strong enough, you can get through that. Now, not getting that serious, let's go back to the story. And now he wrote her 365 days out of the year. And sent her letters for a whole year, every day. That's kind of crazy. Imagine you getting a text from somebody you didn't want to get a text from, or you couldn't get a hold of. Today you got Facebook, Instagram, social media, text, phone call. You got a way to get this hold of somebody you want to get a hold of them. If they're not returning your stuff back, like, move on. And he did that. And I get it. Today you have more closure. You have more ways of getting closure than back then. Back then he had 7 years. Like, he didn't see her or anything, but he didn't move on. Today you can get that closure. You can talk to somebody like, okay, we're gonna end this. Why you do this, and that's it. You know. And sometimes the closure is not even for the other person. The closure is just for you. He should have closed that book, but he didn't. And the movie just had that happen. And then Allie comes back after, by the way, who's engaged and cheats on her fiance with him, which is kind of messed up too. I was like, that's horrible. This is a horrible relationship. Martha Shaw gets a short end of the stick. Lon Hammond gets a short end of the stick. Like, or Lon, L-O-N, Lon Hammond get the short end of the stick. It's messed up. It's messed up, man. It's messed up relationship these people put these people through. These are, I guess, the average people, but at the same time, look at them like, are they really good people? I don't know, it's a weird thing to look at this movie and look at your characters like that. But yeah, it's messed up what they do to others. Alright, let's go ahead and get into characters. Got my laptop here because I don't mess anybody's name up. You know I'm about to mess up some people's name. Ryan Gosling, who played Noah, I thought he did great. I thought he did a good job expressing like his look on certain things and how certain things was playing out. I thought he did great with that, and like his reactions and stuff. Yeah, he did great. I enjoyed him. Even when he had to be a dick to Martha Shaw, I was like, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Somebody who didn't care about somebody, who just want them there for company and in the time of loneliness. Yeah, I can see that. It's horrible. He did great. And then when he was happy, he expressed that. When he was upset, he expressed it. Ryan Gosling did great. I had no problem. Rachel McAdams, who played Allie, she also did great. She had issues. She, like, her emotions matched her character and matched the dialogue and matched the line. I thought they did great. James Gardner as older Noah, perfect. I loved everything about his expression and how he acted. When that scene was, once again, I'm going to refer back to that scene because it's probably one of the biggest scenes in the movie, and it's probably one of the most heartfelt scenes, one of the best scenes I've seen in a movie, in a romance movie, when Allie gets put down and they have to put her to sleep. He is literally crying, and his reaction is like, oh my gosh. And then Allie, the older Allie, played by Jenna Rollins, great too. She played the whole, like, I don't know what's going on, clueless character really well. And then when she came back, she had that moment. And then when she got scared, she played great. I had no issue. I'm just playing the rest of her side characters, but I'm going to talk about them because they're there and I recognize them. Like Finn, who was played by Kevin Conley, who's in the movie He's Just Not That Into You. Thought he did good. Jamie N. Allen, who played Martha Shaw, thought she did great, and she expressed the emotions that I felt like a woman, or not a woman, but somebody who in a relationship who's not getting, you know, they're trying their hardest in a relationship, and the person they want to be with are not receiving, or not giving it back to them, or not trying at all. And I thought she expressed that emotion. Like I knew what it felt like to be like her, and also at the same time, I know what it felt like to be like Noah. And that right there, I think when you can watch a movie and it makes you feel some kind of way like that, that's a great movie. Lon Hammond, who plays by James Martin, James Martin always get the bad end of the stick in movies. He's Cyclops, gets snubbed. He is Lois Lane's husband, or boyfriend in Superman Returns, and gets snubbed. Like, this dude is never a bad guy. He's never a dick. You don't hate him. You appreciate the character. Like, he even tells her when he first meet Allie in this movie, he's like, I want to take you out and I want to take you out to dance and do some unholy things with you while dancing. Like, he told her right there up front, like, I want to dance with you, I want to get down with you, I want to boogie oogie and just, you know, just get it. I want to get it with you. And he tells her that right up front. Imagine somebody come up to you and say, I want to do some unholy things with you on the dance floor. Or do some like, I can't think of what's the other thing. I think it's unholy with the line he said. I could be wrong. But just imagine somebody come up to you today, you're in a bar or at a grocery store, somebody comes to like, I want to take you out dancing and do some unholy things with you. I dance. I want to do some unspeakable things by dancing with you. Like, what? Instead of like dancing, which is not really like, it's not it's a fun thing to do. Is like, I want to take you out on a movie theater and watch no, just chill with you, like, but just be really like unthinkable things with you while you're dancing. Unthinkable things like we go take a picnic. Like, wait, what? Like, I'd be creeped out. And like he's upfront and honest. Like the dude's an honest guy, and you can't get mad at that kind of character. You're like, respect. Get straight in the stick. And then Annie Hamilton, who played by Joan Allen, I thought she did great too. I didn't have a problem with her. Now, there was another character in this movie who was the antagonist, was Allie's dad. He's in the beginning of the movie, and then he disappears, which also made me like, what? Why? What happened to these characters? I don't even know what the side characters, they brought them into the picture. There's no resolution. What happens with them? That bothers me too. Alright. Last thoughts. That was one of my last thoughts. Other than that, music was great. The lighting, everything about the movie I liked. The script, the line, everything. It was super cheesy at certain points where like, Allie calls him a bird, and then like, I'm your bird, or I'm a bird too with you. Like, that's like, oh gosh. But, or the swan scene where all these swans was just out around for no reason. Like, okay, sure. But there's things where characters say something that made me feel a certain kind of way. Like, oh, I felt that. Like when Allie said she hasn't felt that, and she's missing this passion. I was like, ooh, oh my gosh, like that's sad. Dang it, James. Lock it down, bro. Lock it down. Put it down. but yeah. Alright. Is it a Friday night movie? Sure, it's a Friday night movie. Watch it with friends and family. It's a good chick flick movie, good romance movie. Like if you go on a date with somebody, you want to watch this movie with somebody, I'd say watch this movie. And grading time. I'm gonna grade the movie, The Notebook, a B-. And the reason why, some characters, negatives, the characters don't get wrapped up, like side characters like Martha Shaw, Lone, I don't know if I keep messing his name up, but James Marsden character, Martha Shaw, the dad, they don't get tied up, they just kind of there. Finn dies in the movie, but you don't really care about him because he's just there. There's no emotional tying to him. And then some of the questionable decisions that the characters made was like, okay, really? Why do I care about this at this moment? I don't. However, the acting was good, the character artwork was good, the storyline was good, the little things I like, okay. And then I felt a certain kind of way about certain characters in certain situations, like especially Noah and Allie, especially when they're older. And I feel that. I felt when Allie came in and her mind came back and then she lost it. Like that right there was an emotional moment. And I thought it was awesome, putting that thumbs up there. Awesome job. Alright, yeah, so those are things I liked and those are things I didn't like. But that's The Notebook. If you guys in The Notebook, what you guys think? Please put in the comment section below. Also, thank you for watching this episode of Movie Breakdowns, the movies you want me to watch and review. Please put that in the comment section as well. And hit that like button. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. See y'all next time. And keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend about my series. Tell a friend about Grind Towards Success. Tell a friend about the Movie Breakdown series. If you really like these episodes, I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. It means so much. I can't tell you how much it means. Like it's like I'll be really grateful you just told a friend and share and subscribe to the series. And thank you guys for watching this. Also, if you want to follow my journey outside of YouTube or Facebook, you can go to my Instagram page and you can follow me on my Instagram page at Ali_Zakka. It's right here. Put it right here in my face. That way you're like, where's his face at? Well, it's right behind the Instagram logo. Yeah, but you can follow me on my Instagram page. And also, if you want another episode of Grind Towards Success or Movie Breakdowns, you can watch the episode of Grind Towards Success right here. You can watch the last episode of Movie Breakdowns right there. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys next time. Keep being awesome.